And we're back. This is roughly a day after our Fed news came out, and we had an opportunity to take another trade on the euro dollar. And in this video, we're just going to simply highlight the things and the principles, the techniques that we used from trading the Fed news part one. I just want to show you the power of the trading bands, the band shades that we have here on the chart. I'm actually re-recording this video, so I put the first one up and I took a look at it, and for whatever reason the mic capture let me down. There was no audio, so I'm going to go through this one quickly and go ahead and get part two up. But we can see here this candle right here on the euro dollar. If you haven't watched part one, watch part one. You'll see here I talk about this candle. This is where the news spike came out. It was roughly about 150, easy math, 150 point drop. And in that video, we really highlight and show where we can find support using the band shades with the grid. And we took a position here after the news came out, and we were able to take 25-30 pips on this. And then also inversely on the dollar yen, we took a short using the upper side of a band shade to short a position, and we took 20-25 pips on that. So we had two good trades, euro dollar, dollar yen day as the news came out after, roughly about an hour or two later. Now this is a day or so later after mid-afternoon Eastern Standard Time when that news came out. We see here we have a 4-hour chart, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, somewhere roughly the same time of day. And a good opportunity came about to enter a position on the euro dollar. We shorted a position, and what we were able to do is just get in at 1972. And why? Well, we see here that price traveled back up after the news, after the initial fall. And this top of the band shade here on a 4-hour, I highly respect these. And this candle, it did go through the top of the band shade, stopped. And then this candle did something interesting, came back down, closed below it, and this is where I entered. When it came back close enough to 1979 here, I entered short. And at this time, we had support boxes at 1978 where price started to break through. So right when it started to crack through here, I entered short. And when I coupled that with this information here on the 15-minute grid of the same euro dollar, we had something interesting here too. We had a 15-minute band shade, and price made a wick just at the top of that band shade, and then also at the same time we had our red line. So when price tested here, it broke below our 15-minute boxes on the grid. It was touching the top of a band shade with our red line. You put that together with, the 4-hour top of a band shade here acting as resistance, and we have, a recipe to go short, and that's what we did. And it wasn't too much longer after we went from 1972 down to 52, so we had 20 pips, and this was the time I was ready to take the pips off the table, because I don't want to give away the target yet, because I want you to look at where we started the trade and think to yourself, where is our target here? We're trading with the idea of going short. Where are we going to get out? Because we always have a reason for our entry, and we have to have a reason and a target, a destination for our exit. And if you're looking at the grid here, when we made this trade right here, do you see a target? I do, and it's this 1-hour box here, support at 1955. So that's roughly 20 pips. That's all we were going for, not going for the moon. And we see here from our 15-minute chart, we have a 1-hour, still 1-hour box here. That was the target. I was hoping, our price would kind of quickly go through 73, 72. After that, sail through our supports here at 70 and our 5-minute boxes here because of the resistance on the 4-hour. and then go visit our 1 hour box. And then we can see that that's what happened. Price came down through all of our support because of the resistance of the band shade, and it needed somewhere to go. It needed to go find another support. The 1 hour is a strong support, so it was attracted to it like a magnet. And we can see here finally on our 15-minute started to travel down, and it was right at our 1 hour. And that's how we can routinely, just add pips to our account using the chart and the grid, using the band shades as support and resistance, and then using our prices here as they're updating dynamically. So use those things together and add pips to our account. Good trades.